purification pool. I don't know if I can make... I don't think I can make wash tubs right now, actually. Where's the other person I need to talk to? Murland! Well done, Mudkipper! There's monsters nearby. Thou hast rescued one of the 3 holy sages. If that fellow is indeed a holy sage, if our chosen servant of all made Arubis, is he not rather a rustic sort? He could at least have combed his beard. Still, the fact that a bumbling bumpkin such as he did journey here from distant Canlan proveth one thing beyond a doubt. The city must now be flourishing beyond measure, even its lowly citizen hath the courage to brave the darkness. Ah, the great city of Canlan. Far famed resting of the legendary auroral armor. But of course, the armor, if thou art to achieve thine aims, thou must needs learn more of this suit of sacred mail. No doubt 'tis that the duty of that sage to reveal its secrets to thee. As for mine own duty, Mudkipper, I endeavor night and day to divine the location of the ancient artifact that will need to refashion the rainbow drop. 'Twould seem it hath been hidden away in the blackest recesses of this benighted realm. And what is more, the fiend that guardeth the treasure is not like to part with it. Shouldst thou but fail that much, why thy role of builder of Alucard will be all but fulfilled. All this I have seen in my visions, but they are as yet hazy. When I know more, I will inform thee forthwith. Mudkipper, my girl, thy sacred duty is almost at an end. Thou must endure only a little longer. The Chimera wings. And that remind me that I still haven't made the Chimera wings that I grabbed. Oh, I have 12. Great. Pouches, cream. A bathtub. Oh, you're getting burned by my thingies. I should probably move that door. Because I'm just now realizing that I put it in a bad spot by pushing it out. Or pushing it in. It's not a bad spot. There we go. Right, I need to speak to Princess Lady. You with the face, I need to talk to you. Mudkipper, my hero, thou hast rescued the 3 holy sages. Indeed I did. All 3 are friends of thine, are they not? I sense many bonds of fellowship between you. Almighty Rubis, in all her infinite wisdom, did send the sages here to bring thee 3 sacred artifacts. The artifacts by which thou mightest reconstruct the ancient altar and thus the rainbow drop. By which... What the heck is that word? Vouchsafing. What even is that word? Vouchsafe. Vouchsafe. Give or grant something to someone in a gracious or condescending manner. Jeez, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Because nobody uses that kind of language in this day and age. By vouchsafing, vouchsafing her safe arrival, thou hast brought thy sacred duty to prepare for the Dragon Lord's downfall one step closer to completion. Mudkipper, I have been thinking upon this sacred duty verse of late. The great goddess did reveal to me that thou art not the hero who is destined to slay the Dragon Lord. And yet, I cannot help but feel that, with the powers thou wieldest, thou art abundantly big enough to achieve just that. Indeed, 'twould seem that all thy friends are certain the Dragon Lord's destruction will come at thy hand. However, Mjolnir the Seer doth insist that each and every one of us hath a predetermined path in life, and 'tis not our place to go against the heaven-sent guidance of the goddess. Verily, there's truth in his words. Mudkipper, I thank thee for delivering the 3 holy sages from their plights. For now, at least, let us concentrate our efforts on rebuilding the castle and make it ready for the day of the Dragon Lord's destruction. Get to see Leafy. Wonderful. I believe our sages now have quests for us, but I want to talk to Elle first. You! Oh, Mudkipper, so wonderful to be living alongside you again. It feels like a dream. Though it may not feel like that way to you. After all, you have an incredibly important mission to fulfill. Nothing less than defeating the Dragon Lord. I'm sure there'll be times where you feel terribly tired, both in your body and in your soul. When those times come, I'll do everything I can to ease your pain. But first of all, I want you to do something for me. No, for everyone. Don't you think it'd be ever so helpful if we had a special room in this castle to rest and recuperate? Not just physically, but spiritually too. Back in Rumildor, I saw many sights that were so utterly awful they made my eyes spin and my stomach turn. Whenever I thought, things couldn't get any worse, I remember yawning so much. I took strength from my faith and gathered the will to persevere in my mission. Everyone's fighting so hard to protect this place. If we had a room set aside where they could find a little peace, I think it would help them in the same way. Here, Mudkipper, I've drawn a picture of the kind of thing I'm thinking of. I'd be ever so grateful if you could build it for me. As for the statue of the goddess that I've drawn in my blueprint, I've thought long and hard about how you could go about building it. I wouldn't presume to tell the builder how to do her own job, but if you'd just bear with me for just a moment. Holy hostile blueprint and inspiration to make a goddess statue. Interesting. Now you technically don't need to make that because there was one of those near the spring in the first island. So technically you don't need to make that, but you could just take it from there, but right, because I believe this blueprint. Yes, it's exactly where I thought it would be, which is over here, which means I need to tear all this down. Or I just need to do this. The fancy bedroom has been destroyed. I need to position this just right. The game doesn't let you place down blueprints on things that are already on top of it, which is kind of annoying. So I kind of have to break things a little bit. And it's probably going to want to make me use a normal door, too. I think that's good, right? No. And to do it like this. Yes, which means I need to break this too. Because that is technically in the way. There we go. Right, so what does this look like? Well, it looks like this. 6 beds. Oh, this is where my brick barbecue is supposed to go, actually. Of course, since I've already kind of built this, it is already more or less done. Oh no, the kid's not gonna like it when I do that, so no. No! Yeah, oh no, you do want me to use a magic door. Well, perfect. I built an... Oh, there's a candelabrum in here, that's why. I was like, what? How does this count as an empty room? That doesn't make any sense. Right. I need candlestick. I have 5 of these. I'm sure I'll make one of these. I have the silvery sludge for it anyway, so. For fun! I need 2 simple beds. I don't have the goo for the pot. That's unfortunate. That goes there, that goes there. Candlestick. I might as well move all the stuff that's in here over there. Or I could just make another one. I might actually want to make another one. It's of no consequence to me. It is of consequence to me because I need a butt ton of goo. I require a large amount of goo now. There we go. Romantic. Actually, it might look better if I do it like this. There we go, right directly over the bed where the light's gonna be shining directly into my eyeballs. Hopefully it'll severely burn my retinas to a crisp. Truly the most ideal setting. I need 2 stools and a table. Hello, everybody. Dining table. Comfy stool. Grabbing this while I'm at it. Don't burn me, please. Comfy stool, dining table. That's not the right button. Let's see, I just need the chest. Barbecue, Gouda statue. Where do I make the goddess statue, actually? Do I make it over here? Yes, I do. Goddess statue requires 2 stone and 1 holy water. A sculpture of the gracious goddess watching over her children with a sympathetic smile. Or sympathetic, rather. That goes right there. Now I need to go out and get some goo. I heard some beasties had some goo for me. You! I want blue slimes because they have the blue goo. There's also an excuse to fully destroy this sword that I have. I'm gonna be hungry. That's good for now. That's not enough blue goo. I got the rest of this blue goo. And from you as well. Thank you. I appreciate your generous donation of blue goo. I really do. You're very charitable. No refunds. Right. Bonfire, brick barbecue, cook fire. Not in that order. Bonfire. cook fire. Brick barbecue. Totally unnecessary, but I don't care. There's literally nothing stopping me from just moving the current brick barbecue that I have to a different spot. But chests and trays pot. Maybe an item display stand. Pot. I have enough for this. Great. Wonderful. Now I need a chest. And this should be the holy hostel complete. Pot. 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 And finally, chest. I completed the holy hostel. Now this makes the holy hostel. Residents will cook food and put it in the chest. Prevents hunger meter from draining while in your base. Hello. God be praised, it's even more beautiful than I imagined it. Thank you, Mudkipper. Now the people of Tentacle have a sanctuary from all this danger and darkness. Speaking of darkness, there's something I've been meaning to ask you about. I've heard a rumor about the young warrior who set out from Tentacle long ago to fight the Dragon Lord, the hated king of the monsters. Oh yes, him. Story goes that the Dragon Lord asked for the warrior to join him in return for half the world. And the warrior answered yes. And that's how this bleak and benighted world came into existence. What I don't understand, Mudkipper, is why the warrior would agree to the Dragon Lord's offer. They say he was the scion of a legendary hero. Had he only seen out his mission to the end, he would have become a great hero himself. And yet he chose to turn his back on the goddess and that glory, and accept the offer of the great deceiver himself. Do you truly believe that the Dragon Lord would part with half the world so easily? The poor fool. Though he committed a great sin when we went against the goddess's guidance, I'm sure he had his reasons. If that warrior were still alive today, I'd be ever so keen to meet him. Perhaps I could convince him to return to the righteous path. Oh, I nearly forgot. My grandfather asked me to give you this. It's a secret recipe for a medicine that with miraculous healing properties. You might very well need it if you're going to fight the Dragon Lord yourself. Let me get 2 rubies. And inspiration to make Yggdrasil essence. Yeah, this is the super great thing that revives us and restores us to full health upon death. I think we got a vial of it in chapter 2, but I never actually used it because I didn't actually die. Yeah, make it here. It's kind of expensive though. 1 holy water, 3 medicinal leaves, 3 white petals, and something called a scare root, which we can't actually get yet. And I believe that scare root itself is actually stupid rare, so yeah, you're probably gonna make like a few extra lessons. Yeah, it's Barbella's turn. Watch out, Mudkipper. You ready to give that Dragon Lord a proper walloping? Ah, sorry. Of course you ain't. I ain't told you how to make the legendary sword yet, have I? Alright, here goes. I'll show you how to go about forging the Sword of Kings. There was no legend doing the rounds back in Ko saying the sword was the first forged there hundreds and hundreds of years ago. So as soon as you set off for Tentacle, we started going through all Galileo's old books to see if we could work out how the thing was put together in the first place. Excuse me. And we finally found it. So yeah, follow these instructions, get that Sword of Kings rebuilt, and use it to lock that Rotter's head block off. I see. I understand now. I can make the Sword of Kings, a sacred sword forged with a mystical metal. Attack plus 50 does not degrade with use. It's the best sword in the game. We make it in here, I believe. Yes, the Sword of Kings. I can already make this because I already got all this stuff. It requires 3 orichalcum, 2 steel ingots, 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 magic die, and you will make yourself the Sword of Legend. The Sword of Kings. And I will get rid of this crappy sword and equip this instead. Wow, look at that sword. That actually looks super great. Blimey, alright, it's the Sword of Kings, alright. Nice one, Mudkipper. You're 1 step closer to taking down the Dragon Lord. Oh, and while we're on the subject of fighting the good fight, do you mind if I give you the old Koja myth Mjorlund and his 2 stupid knights a punch up the bracket? Those stick-up snobs keep calling you a carpenter and saying it ain't your proper place to take down the Dragon Lord. Who gives a flying flubber about whose place it is? Who do you think they are telling everybody what they can and can't do? The only person who gets to decide that is you. I've never got on with all this talk of oracles and divine messages and all that rubbish. I'll give it to you straight, my kipper. I didn't come here because some poxy goddess sent me. I came here to give you the Sunstone and teach you how to forge a sword of kings. And that's that. This push prads have got me all riled up. It's times like these I could really do with a nice hot bath. As soon as the Dragon Lord's done and we've in the world's at peace again, you can come back with me to Cole. We can both have a good long sail. Bad sea sail and all the boys are waiting for you. If you're lucky, maybe Galileo will show his smug old mug again. Like, just silver for this. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now I need to talk to Rollo. This cat of yours is coming along splendidly. At this rate, it might soon put Catelyn to shame. But enough small talk. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but delivering the ancient emblem wasn't my only reason for coming here. I also have to teach you how to forge the fabled armor you'll need to wear when you face the Dragon Lord. When the great goddess appeared to me and told me that I had to help you prepare for the day of the Dragon Lord's downfall, I remembered something. There was a chapter in the Catelyn Chronicle that described a long-lost suit of armor. It told how the great blacksmith, Magog, forged it for the hero of legend to wear when he faced the Dragon Lord so many aeons ago. Hey, you remember the name, my kipper? Indeed, the legendary suit of armor was created by none other than the ancestor of our good friend Magnus. I asked Magnus if he could make any inkling of where the armor might be found. A secret family stash, maybe? Sadly, no. He told me that the armor went missing long ago. But if I were to tell you where he knew of its construction, you'd be able to rebuild it. Listen closely, my kipper, and I'll tell you everything that Magnus told me. Use this knowledge to rebuild the armor and defeat the Dragon Lord. Yes, to use your words and tell me. Inspiration to make this set of royal armor. Illustrious armor, far more blessed by benevolent Rubus herself. Defense plus 30. Take no damage from poison or lava. I believe this is the best armor in the game. At least I think so, anyways. I don't think the Thanatos or the cursed stuff is better. Yeah, no, it's not. It's the same defense, still 30. And the Sword of Ruin is also plus 50, so it's not even better than the Sword of Kings. Royal armor requires finest fur. Guess what I don't have all of yet? Well, that just means I'm gonna have to go and grab some. Going over this way. Nice try. You're dead. Oh no, that's floral copper. I think those are actually super rare. I believe I also need the floral coppers as well. I think I need 3 of those things actually. Those floto coppers. And they're like super rare. And you are required to pick them up, I believe. So you need them for something that I can't remember of right now. They are uncomfortably rare, though, those floto coppers. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yay. I ran into a thing. Hello there, what are you doing? There you go. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Grass seed. Great. Hello. Get wrecked, slime. Oh man, I got 2 Floto Coppers back to back. Oh man, that feels great. That feels incredible. Oh yeah, Floto Copper. A mysterious mass of metal that changes shape when exposed to magic. That is truly amazing. Anyways, I'm leaving. See you later. Now, what grass did I use for this? I think I used the lime grass, didn't I? And if I didn't, this is gonna look really weird. Is this the same? I might as well check to see if it actually is the same. I don't think it is. It is. Well, that's... let's see. Auroral armor. That's what I need to do right now. Auroral armor. 3 zenithium, 3 zenithium, 1 ruby, 1 gold, 2 orichalcum, 2 finest fur, and 1 cord. It makes one full set. And this armor is extremely durable. You'll never ever need to make like another set of armor ever again after you get this one. It's great. Hello. But my towering cheekbones, you've rebuilt the auroral armor! Can I try it on Mudkipper? I've always wondered what I'd look like if I were a hero. What? You'd never be able to get the stink out? Honestly, Mudkipper, you haven't changed since the very first moment I met you. Whatever pops into your mind flies straight out of your mouth. You would think a servant of the goddess would be a little more prudent with our words, particularly when dealing with sensitive souls. I don't know whether to put it down to mere naivety or something else. Yeah, I am kind of an ass. Never mind. I like that you can speak your mind to me, Mudkipper. I skipped through the rest of that text on accident. By the way, Mudkipper, what does that old fool Mjolnir always act like he knows better than everyone else? He runs so far as to say that you aren't the one who's going to defeat the Dragon Lord. But you're the only one in the whole wide world who could possibly do it. Even I know that. So whatever you do, Mudkipper, don't listen to that silly old man. I want to see this world bathed in light again. I know that Pippa, LaRoche, and even everyone else back in Catelyn are all eagerly awaiting the day that Alfgard knows true peace once more. Oh, and one more thing. You've rebuilt the auroral armor on your own, but don't you think it's a little lacking on its own? Wouldn't a great big shield be just the thing to really set the ensemble off? Have a think about it and see what you can come up with. A shield, huh? 1 chunk of gold. Thanks, man. And inspiration. To make the hero shield, a sacred shield of a hero of legend. Defense plus 16. I believe that's the best shield in the game. Because it has the same defense as the cursed shield, the Thanatos shield. Yeah. Except it's not cursed, so that makes it infinitely better. Because you can actually take it off. Oh, I have the materials for this as well. 2 zenithium, 1 ruby, 1 gold, 2 steel ingots, and 2 wood makes the hero shield. And with this, we now have the full heroes ensemble. We look like a proper hero now. Isn't that incredible? Amazing. Well, it would seem that thy preparations for the Dragon Lord's downfall are not complete. Thou hast gathered the ancient emblem, the Staff of Rain, and the Sunstone. With these 3 artifacts, thou canst reconstruct the long-lost ancient altar. 'Tis only by the power of this altar that the sacred rainbow drop might be rebuilt, and the path to the Dragon Lord's Isle of Evil be opened once more. Thou hast also forged the Sword of Kings and the auroral armor, the legendary arms of the true hero of Alfgard. Whene'er such a hero would appear in this world, these arms will serve him well in the battle against the Dragon Lord. There's one duty that remaineth before the role allotted unto thee by Almighty Rubus is finally fulfilled. Thou must needs recover the crystal from which the rainbow drop is fashioned and offer it up to the ancient altar. Long have I labored to divine how thou wilt obtain the sacred crystal, and at last the secret hath revealed itself unto me. I have seen how thou wilt craft the ultimate key that will open the doors of darkness behind which the crystal is hidden. And I have seen the ultimate enemy that doth wait thee there. Mudkipper, my girl, before thou departest to beard this mighty foe and fulfill thy destiny, what sayest thou to making the castle of Tintagel even more splendid than it already is? When thy role of the builder as the builder of Alikard is complete, thy powers will surely wane. 'Tis me to make the most of them while still thou canst. Way ahead of you, bud. Reconstruction of Tintagel is a momentous task indeed, and yet I warrant that the town's revival may already be assured. Ah, yes, 'tis just as I did foresee. Verily, thy building talents know no bounds. Mudkipper, my girl, I congratulate thee. Thou hast trodden a long and treacherous path to reach this point. In all of the divers realms of Elfgard, Catelyn, Rimildar, Colin, and Gallonholm, thou didst overcome 9 unscalable obstacles to achieve their salvation. In the beginning, thou wert sore abashed to have this sacred duty thrust upon thee, and didst attempt to rebel against thy fate, didst thou not? But now the time for resistance is over. Soon thy sacred duty will be complete, and this weighty burden lifted from thy shoulders. Oh, my deepest Mudkipper, my dearest Mudkipper, thou hast done Alefgard proud. It is very nearly time for thee to embark upon thy final adventure. I mean, you say that, but I'm the protagonist. Also see the life. Mudkipper, my girl, I commend thee to have made it this far. Thou hast assembled the sacred artifacts required to build the ancient altar and rebuilt the long-lost arms by which the Dragon Lord might be matched. Though it cannot be said that Tintagel is yet restored the way it once was, the foundations for its eventual revival are nigh unshakable. As long as we men and women of Tintagel have the holy water that thou didst create and the strength of will to follow in thy footsteps, just but a matter of time before the town and castle are restored to their former glory. The moment that thou dost fulfill thy duty to rebuild the Rainbow Drop is by which the Dragonlord's Isle of Evil might be reached. Ugh, stop yawning, please. 'Twill be fair to say that, in the greater part of the least, the world will be returned to the state it was in afore this dread darkness was unleashed upon us. And with that, Alefgard's revival will be assured. Why such clouded brows, my girl? I see thou art so overcome with emotion to hear such happy news, thou knowest not how to react. Come, Mudkipper, where thought alone will not provide the answers we seek, let us instead rely on their action. The Rainbow Drop must be rebuilt. As I have told thee many times before, the crystal from which the Rainbow Drop must be crafted is hid away in the blackest pits of this cursed land. The recess is darker and danker than any other, and what is more, it is guarded by the source of the darkness itself, who is not like to part with it by any other means than by force of arms. Mudkipper, my girl, the monster who doth lurk in this deep, dank darkness will be thy final foe. I know not what the manner of the fiend he is, but for the sake of all that is good and holy, I bid thee put him to the sword. The doors to the darkness wherein he sleeps are unlocked by the ultimate key, of which I have already recovered one part. I bid thee gather the remaining materials to construct this key and bravely venture into the lair of thine ultimate enemy. Defeat him, and all that thou requires to rebuild the Rainbow Drop shall be thine. I obtain the keystone. And a quest marker. An inspiration to make the ultimate key. A gemstone-studded key formed with magical metal unlocks the doors to a certain castle. Do I make that here? Answer is no. I don't remember where I make this. Probably at the diviner's whatever. Yes, the ultimate key. You need 1 holy water, 1 floato copper, and 1 keystone to make this. Yeah, this is what you need the floato coppers for. Just to make this ultimate key. So you have to get at least 1. I think I want some more medicine though. And I'll use my very damaged sword to do that. Just because we do actually have a pretty heavy fight coming up. Oh, that's still there. Whoops. Where's the foundation? There it is. Boink. Boink. I'm gonna fix this. fix this as well. Actually, you know, let's test out this sword. Bam! Look at that. See if we need to use your magic too. Come on, use your magic. Use your fireball. Oh, I took 6 damage there. Okay. That was... Maybe that's a different fire. I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding it because I'm stupid. Excuse you. More medicine, please. And this weird crater that I've created over here. The land looks all weird because I destroyed it. For my gaming the system needs. Yeah, sure, a lot of enemies over here. Hammer, sword time. Shredded. Incredible. Amazing how good that is. Alright, I think that should be good enough. Excuse you. See you later. I care not for your existence anymore. Oh yeah, you have... This person has a quest for me as well. What do you want? Mudkipper, though this may not be the ideal time for it, I have an urgent matter to discuss with you regarding the princess. As well thou knowest, the princess is a kind and gentle creature who will happily break bread with even her lowliest subjects. What of her sleeping quarters? 'Tis hardly fitting that her majesty should be forced to sleep in such ignoble surroundings. Wherefore, I prithee, build her a bedroom fit for her station. Naturally, the princess knoweth not of this request. She is far too humble to demand aught for herself, especially in such dire times as these. And yet I must, for it is my sacred duty as a knight of Tintagel to ensure my princess's comfort and security. As for the chamber's location, I deem that that far corner the safest spot. Yeah, over there, I already know. I bid thee decorate the room in a manner fit for a princess with flowers and a candelabrum and a chic chair. Not to mention a lady sign to mark the room as hers, and a 4-poster bed of such opulence as befitteth of her nobility. What sayst thou, Mudkipper? Is it within thy powers to dream up of a stead of as magnificent as that? I guess so. Make a princess-sized bed. A great big bed with colossal curtains to give a princess her privacy, huh? I need to make a shovel, though. And I don't make that here. Chouvel. Because of flowers. Princess bed. You need 2 wood, 3 fur, and 2 shot silk. Makes a bed. I do need a chair, though. Where's the chair? Cheek chair, I need shot silk. Gosh diggity darn. I think this bed is huge too, yeah. Or no, it isn't. It's just the same size as this one. Actually, no, it's bigger. Excuse me, I need to make some medicine. 9 pots of healing. Great. And 11 pouches of herb. I will take this off, equip the shovel. The skeleton just died. I need flour. I need multiple flowers, actually. I just realized. I need a whole bunch of flowers. And I need blossoms as well. From these slimes. Which is going to be kind of hard because these blossoms are kind of, or these buds are kind of hard to get. I do have 2 of those, but in order to get the red ones, I need the metal slimes. I also think I need more than just 2 buds. I need like 3, I think. Like 4. I need an uncomfortably large amount of buds. Although I think I need the, I think I need to make the altar first before I can even consider making them. So. Wait, where is it I need to go? Do I need to go to red or blue? I think I need to go to red. True to red teleport. I think this is where the thing is. Meow. Owie. Oh yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Stopping here. I'm going to take out my Sword of Kings. To kill you. So this big castle here, which is next to where we went and rescued Barbella.